Your retrieve just like, you're just whining it. You're not even working the rod tip. Oh, had a hit. Straight away. Straight away.
There'll be a few here.
So what do I do? Just let it, you find out, letting it go stationary after that?
Yeah, when I get the initial hit, just a little pause and then just slowly keep it moving. And usually if they're pretty aggressive, once you start moving it again, he'll come back. Bang,
Right
bang,
in there,
bang.
mate. Right in there.
There's a bit of cover there. See that little weed thing?
I got it, yeah.
This is the other thing as well, Steve. Don't ignore reed banks like this. You know, there might not be any visible structure. We might not be able to see it. But under the water there'll be plenty of stuff and the fish will be up here.
Look at that, Ira.
He's only a little one.
He was right. He said the snag was going to produce. And it's not fighting hard because it's not a very big fish. Look at that. It's not much bigger than him.
But look at that, Steve. 12 months ago, they said that fish wouldn't take 6 centimetre long lures, and look how small that bream is.
Ultra aggressive. And the river to sea hooks are so sharp, he had no chance whatsoever. So we're going to be real careful with this little fella. How old do you reckon, Ira? A fish of this size, nowhere near size.
He'd be a couple of years old.
Brilliant. Aren't they pretty here in the Murray River? They're a gorgeous fish.
Well, at least we know there's a few here.
I reckon there'll be some more on that snag, mate. Look at that. Fantastic. Mate, we moved on from that snag pretty quickly. Do you find you can pull a lot of fish off one snag?
Yeah. I mean, if we're socially fishing, we'd probably hang around for a while, but I just prefer to cover ground, you know?
The guys in the tournaments really move quickly from spot to spot, don't they?
Yeah.
But then again, Kurt, he won the Perth round, or he got second or third in the Perth round by sitting at the Narrows Bridge all day.
Yeah. I mean, in a tournament, if you're catching fish, I'd stay back on that snag there for sure. But we're just socially fishing. That was only a little fish, so usually the little fish are just together. So hopefully we want a couple of big ones. So.
And the rules are, there are no rules in bream fishing, you've learnt.
That's it, yeah. Oh, got him, Steve.
Oh, mate, I told you there was a bream in there.
You called it, Steve.
Because he came up and he sucked my lure in, and then, of course, me being the skillful angler I am, put my lure in the tree, so I tethered us in
That's the
place.
latest in bream headwear.
I'll get you a pair of pliers. There you go.
He must have been sitting up in there.
Mate, he cracked my lure, and we didn't quite get him.
Because, see that Daiichi?
Yeah, straight in too. Mate, he was hungry, I know he wanted it, and those hooks have got you too now, mate. Pop him back in. Once again, not legal, but gee, there's some fish in there. Now, how about this, Ira, for a spot to fish for bream? We've got the river meeting here in two places. We've got cover, we've got structure, and the bank's important too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they'll be right up there on the shallow bank, but the important thing here is we're next to deep water, like you said, where this creek ran in, and we're sitting in about 3 metres of here, and they'll be coming up from that deep water up onto the shallows looking for a bit of a food.
There's got to be fish in here. Mate.
I think he's a bit better, Steve.
Well, either that or he's got him sideways again.
No,
I'll
he's
get my
better.
lure in, I'll get your net
Fish.
for you. Ooh, bit of a run. Ira might have come up with the fish of the day so far here.
His size.
Yeah.
Now, the best thing to do, Steve, when you've got a bream like this, don't panic. Just let him do what he wants to do. He's well hooked.
Oh yeah, he wants to go off still. Look at that, look at the boils, the power of that tail. Oh, nice fish, mate. Net under the fish. Gently lift.
That's what we came down here for.
Beautiful. That is just fantastic. And these Enviro nets are the best thing to use when you're fishing with bream because you're not going to do any damage to the fish, and I'll pop him out of that net and the hooks won't catch in the net. Fantastic. Look at that. A Murray River black bream.
Look at the colours.
Oh, beautiful
Awesome
purple
fish.
glow.
Look at the green here.
That is just fantastic. Well, that's what you got him on, mate.
Yeah, little Firefin Laser Pro.
Oh, 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 oh. That's what's called the juggle release.
Nice release, mate. That was better fish.
Well, I wore that too. Whoa!
This is a good fish, Steve. Oh, he's got me around
Have a
something.
look at this.
He's got me around that snag.
Okay.
Steve, you drive. Oh.
Oh, he's panicked and he's lost it. It's done him, and that's why big bream are so much fun, because they're unstoppable.
He took that on the surface.
I hope you got another one of those lures, mate.
Oh, look at that. He had me around that. Smoked. I saw him take that, Steve.
Oh yeah, bit of visual. I got him out in the open water. Now, here is the key, don't panic. I've walked all the way around. Just let the rod do the action. I'm not gonna let him run at that snag, because Ira just got absolutely burned on the same spot. And this is his mate, and he's going for it. He's going for it.
Steve,
I got him under control, mate. I got him under control.
That's a nice.
Now don't panic here, don't panic. He's gonna see that net and he's gonna go. We've got him right up. Look at that. He'd be a kilo, I reckon.
Oh no, not quite.
No, not quite.
That's a nice fish, man.
That's the biggest one I've ever caught on a hard body.
I reckon we'll get some stills of that, Steve. What do you reckon?
Look at that, unbelievable. We'll take a few snaps and then we'll pop him back. We've got our snaps, we're gonna pop him back. There's the lure again, it's that River to Sea shed. And boy, look at that. Right in the corner of the mouth, he's even bent that hook. And whereas one before actually bit me with sharp teeth, he's got crushing plates for teeth. If we can just get a quick look in there. Fantastic, look at that. They're very durable fish in Ira. Age?
I reckon that fish would probably be nearly 10 years old, Steve.
Wow. Let him get his bearings. And we notice now that we're right over the other side of the river, because we're going to go back into that snag and try and pull another one. Oh, now that's the third fish on the same snag. So I've talked to you about this before. Will the same fish come off the same snag? And there you go. 3 casts, mate. 3 casts, 3 bream, and he's going a beauty.
I think I'll put the electric, take us out in the river. He wants to go back into those snags.
He does, doesn't he? But he's, once again, like mine, he made the mistake of heading away from the snags, and now don't give him any space.
Just come to the boat nice and easy.
It's about identical in size to the one I landed to. Look at that.
That's another good Murray River bream.
He won't see that net until it's too late. Fantastic, mate. Mate, those hooks were right in there. Another fantastic fish. You've got to be happy with that.
Yep, that's a good fish. And I've got a theory, Steve, about bream. I reckon they're a little bit like dogs. They've got a pack mentality. There'll be 2 or 3 of them in there together. And if you watch 2 dogs running down the street, if one of them crosses the road, the other one will follow them. 3 casts in the same snag, mate. 3 bream.
Isn't that amazing? You can catch bream on lures and it's great fun. And just cradle him, just like that. He'll feel the water. He'll go